What's up, guys? Back in today with more of the Fragrant Flower Blossoms with Dignity, this time with episode 11. Didn't expect that, to be honest. I thought it was episode 10. Really decent episode. Last time I was going to say really good. It was decent. I think the episode before was good. This last one, it was alright in my opinion. I think it's always going to be tough because the episode before was probably my favourite in the series, I think, with the mother and the focus on her. And comparatively, last episode, not for me, didn't really feel like as important, kind of character development wise or anything. I did like the opening scene, to be fair, with Subaru and the boys kind of revising and such. But yeah, looking for a bit more today, hopefully. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments, though. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. But yeah, I'm not sure how many episodes I've got left, to be honest with you. I will just look it up real quick. Probably one. Again, I'm not 100% sure how popular this is. It's definitely got good ratings. Whether it's profitable and popular, I'm not sure. I'd assume so, given that it has good ratings. So I'm pretty sure this would get a second season. It's 13 episodes. We've got a couple episodes left. Okay. And how many chapters is the manga at? About, oh my god, bloody hell. Well, I'm not sure how long they are, but at least 160. Wow. So there's plenty of material as well, seemingly. It's only been published for 4 years. Less than 4 years. It's got 160 chapters? How many volumes is that? I don't know. Kind of makes me a bit jealous as a Nana fan. Kind of makes me a bit jealous. It's quite incredible considering you guys have such feelings for each other. I feel like everybody knows a lot about her, to be honest with you. I mean, there's certainly stuff still to delve into. I hope, at least. But a lot is just kind of said off her front, isn't it? She doesn't put. That's the thing. She doesn't put up a front. She doesn't put on an act or anything. I think she is just a genuine person. So you can just infer a lot just by how she is on a daily basis. But as I said, we did learn of that thing with the whole tuition and her not being able to, her having to work really hard and such. But I think there's even more still, even than that we've got to delve into. I was gonna say, like, surely the answer to this question is very easy, considering she comes to this shop very often. This is almost disrespectful. I wouldn't be taking this far as his mum. We'll make you one. We'll make you one. I think that'd be best as well. And make it yourself. Yeah, good job, you. May not taste quite as good, but it certainly be filled with a lot more love. Saying that, got the first bloody clue of how to make a cake. Definitely have to watch a YouTube video on it. Man, can you imagine not having YouTube for making food? I'd be fucked. Like cake or taco. We're gonna see his face. Yeah. Why is there a screaming girl in the back? That is so dark. Why are we? Why is this guy's sound effect this screaming girl? Is that really that creepy? A pretty handsome normal guy to me. Sponge. I like a bit of sponge. I like a lot of cake. I like any cake. That just went all through the motions there, didn't it? I like a little bit of cake. I like cake. No, I love cake. Stuff anything in my mouth. As long as it ain't got raisins in. Not a big fan of raisins. Anything else though goes, I think. So this is quite funny. This is the first girl to treat me nicely. I absolutely fall in love with. The question is, how do you know you actually love? I mean, we know she does, but how do you know you actually do when you've never had a similar interaction with another woman? I'm really interested. I don't care too much what cake it is. I'd like to see what it look like. What are the design on this cake gonna be? I love heart. Like, I don't really know. Just like a standard looking cake. Okay, strawberries. Ichigo cakey. Okay, looks like it's going pretty well. That's going very well. Really? Is it that hard? Sorry, I know it's his dad's job, but his dad probably makes many cakes. He's like this trying to make one cake. Bloody hell. Really going hard on this, isn't he? This could be one fucking good cake. Do you know what I love watching? I know it's not really cake, but I love watching that guy with the chocolate, and he makes like the craziest like cars and all sorts out of chocolate. It looks crazy. Also looks absolutely delicious. We're busy. Is that her looking out for Samugi right there? Is that her like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna wingwoman him a little bit. Don't look too happy. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, do you reckon that's her like doing him a favour there? You know, I'll make her actual birthday free for you. Pretty good intuition from her. Konbanwa. Konbanwa da yo. I'd like to see. I'd like to read what they're saying. Apologies. What does that actually say? Konbanwa. Something. Something. Something about school. Yeah, something about school. Something about the 22nd. I think we saw this. Didn't I do this in the preview last week? I think I did, didn't I? I think I tried to translate the preview. I think I'd done this exact same thing last week. Sorry, guys. What does this say? Ikinari Gomen. 22nd. Not a good date. Ikinari. Or maybe that's like sorry for late reply or something. I don't know. 22nd. Something. Asking some kind of question. Is that date okay with you or something? I don't know. Again, I can't. I'd like it if there was subtitles like that. Very much be appreciated. But is what it is. With I think last week's subtitles were pretty good. This week we've gone back to the small subtitles, so apologies if they're a little bit harder to see on the video. They're also a little bit hard to read for me, but I'm adapting. I'm adapting to them. I'm not even going to bother. I'd like to know what it means as well. Okay, so it was like, I've got a gift to give you. Did you tell him my birthday? Sure did. And she's been pretty handy in the shadows, hasn't she, honestly? She's been pretty damn handy. Good, lucky you, Samugi. Honestly, I think in our kind of atmosphere today, I think many women would be doing the complete opposite and actually intentionally kind of ruining other women's chances at having a boyfriend and stuff like this, honestly. I think you see it all the time. Not just women as well, like men do this as well, I assume. I've definitely seen women do this. Of like, oh, you know what, we'll just bring up something horrible about him just to make him sound well. Something like that. So yeah, very well done for you, Subaru. I love that from you. No jealousy or anything, which could easily be the case. She's a wonder wingwoman. Wonder wingwoman. That's a good. That's a nice name for her, isn't it? Wonder wingwoman. Which means I'm hoping we can wingman her with Saku perhaps. Later season perhaps. Again, this better be the best fucking cake I've ever seen. That's preparing it very nicely. I'm not sure if I've ever made a cake. Maybe. No, I don't think I have. If I did, it would have been in like the first couple of years of high school. But I don't think I did. I think we just made like pizzas and shit like that. But as I said earlier, I think you can achieve almost anything with YouTube tutorials nowadays. What an incredible time we live in. How was it, Dad? How was it? It will do. Good job. think I mentioned this before, but I also like. There's a lot of things I relate to Rinto, and I also didn't used to smile for a different reason. It's not as nearly as depressing as you think. It sounds terrible. It's like, oh, I never used to smile. It sounds super edgy, but I just I never used to take care of myself. I didn't brush my teeth awfully often. I had terrible teeth. They look a lot better on video for some reason, but they're not great. Um, so yeah, I was always very self conscious. But that's another little thing I can relate to, I guess. In quite a span of things I can relate to with Rintro's character, honestly. I'm not sure if it's like the big light, but they look kind of alright on video for some reason. Maybe it's just so shiny, it just reflects the light. Gladly. Let's chow down right now. Now let's dig into it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's dig in. Get our hands dirty. Oh, of course. Of course. Now you are almost an adult woman. So maybe stop hanging around these places soon. It'd be a bit creepy. Cool, yeah, bloody hell, that looks amazing. Jesus. Yeah, I guess all those hours did come up pretty well. And yeah, even better, hand fucking made. All there's love into that. I've got to say already, this has been like one of the best chemistry episodes for me. I know we haven't seen too much of them actually together till now, but just like in terms of seeing the effort he puts in and such, and this has been one of the most powerful episodes in terms of their relationship, actually. And it's just like as simple as wanting to make her a cake. I think they've done a pretty damn good job. And again, visually, just look at that thing. That cake totally tells you how much effort was put into that, doesn't it? Like instantly, it's like, oh, fucking hell. Eat it carefully. Yeah, no, I'd prefer to see it just get it gobbled down. I think she wants to appreciate it, doesn't she? That's the issue with good food, isn't it? You want it to last longer, but because it's so good, you want to cake it in. God, it's your birthday. Come on. Again, it really does look pretty fuck awesome. To be honest with you guys, I'll eat it. I like it, but I'm not the biggest fan of fruit on cake. You taste that? Taste the love. Nice. We got. We got. As I said, I feel like this has been one of the best episodes for their relationship, even though we actually did maybe got like a minute of them interacting. Certainly been one of my favourites in that regard. He's just waiting for the review, bless him. Bloody hell. Yeah. You've been there, haven't you? It's like when you look back and stuff like this, you think you're being sneaky, you think you're being subtle, but when you look back, if you put yourself in your parents' position, you're like, damn, yeah, it's so obvious. But definitely, yeah. How was it? It was awful. It was disturbing. I had to chuck it in the bin. Couldn't feed my family that. I would kind of like to see her prank him like that one day, like just like something really nasty. And because I think, to be honest, I'm not sure how good it'd be because you'd know she'd be lying. But I think that would be quite funny though. Again, look how it just like is made. Like it just looks carefully put together. Like all the little details were taken account for. As I said, I feel like the visual stuff like that is so much more impactful than a lot of dialogue. That's me right there. And you know what would also be quite funny if she was just using him for cake. That's her deal here. She was like, the cake maker's son. Free cake. Obviously not the case, but a very nice added benefit for her, isn't it? Not because of the ingredients, it's because of how it was made. That's why it was delicious. Kind of a win-win, really, isn't it? For the parents and him. Like he gets to please, he gets to please Waggery, but he also like, for the parents, must be a little bit proud to see him kind of following in their footsteps a little bit here. Not sure if this will be like a vocation for him, but like something they're very passionate about, and him kind of getting into that as well must be really nice to see. And you know, when I paused it a minute ago, I can't believe how like I would have thought the episode would be over by now. It's quite incredible. I feel like a lot's happened. Maybe other people might not feel this way, but I feel like a lot's happened this episode. If you were just to look at the scripts and such, you probably wouldn't think too much happened this episode. But just feeling wise, I feel like a lot happened. A morsel of warmth. Is that a good title for this episode? A morsel? That was a whole cake of warmth. That was a whole passion-filled cake of warmth. No, is that a weird title for this episode? Maybe that's just how my head works. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, honestly, one of my favorite episodes, and definitely, well, maybe not definitely, but probably my favorite episode, focusing on their kind of romance. As much as it wasn't really, it was in terms of like seeing it from his point of view of just like, again, just how much passion poured into that, how much hard work. The payoff was awesome. Yeah, I just think they got this episode done really well. And again, probably one of my favorites. I feel like the last few weeks, maybe not last week, but the week before as well, like my favorite episodes have come in the second portion. And I do think that'll probably be a I mean, I've mentioned earlier on the series how I didn't really appreciate the kind of fan service heavy-ish episodes too much, like the marine place state. I forget what it's called now. I want to say zoo, but aquarium. I didn't really appreciate the aquarium episode too much because it felt like a lot of payoff for not too much kind of setup. at this point. But I think this will start being a case where these, as the show goes on, I'll start, like, my favorite episode will be like the latest episode going forward in like season 2, for example. The more episodes you get, the more I enjoy the episodes, and the more the payoffs will kind of stand out. Like today, I feel like we actually set things up in a way today where the payoff really would, like, of her kind of eating the cake and enjoying it, because we worked so hard on it and spent so much time on it. That was a really good payoff, seeing that reaction, whereas it felt a little bit unearned, in my opinion. That is, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I almost felt a little bit unearned having that whole kind of aquarium date when we didn't really have too much build up towards it. But as I said, I feel like I'll start appreciating that a bit more after I've had episodes like this where it's like a heavy build up towards it. And as I said, I just feel like as it goes on, it will just be getting better for me. But yeah, more fucking Japanese that I can't read here, so I'll do my best. I'll do my best. So Dio. So then, I think that's kind of equivalent to. Don't know what that says. I had fun or something. I see Shimi here. Shimi Suki. Yeah, I don't know what this says. Again, something about like school there again, I think. Me too, something. I love it if there's subtitles. I'm not going to bother. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Again, definitely one of my favourite episodes of the show so far. Definitely let me know what you guys thought. As I said, I could maybe see this actually being an overlooked episode in that regard. Like a whole, like I could see some people thinking, oh, a whole episode focused on making a cake and not many scenes of together. Blah, 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 blah. But I think that was why it was so good, honestly. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments though. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you next week with the penultimate episode, episode 12.